the question that we've been asked is, let's say I post a disbursement and I want to search it. How do I do? I just remember a few vague things. How do I search? So for that, let's post a disbursement. I'm going to post a disbursement. Let's say it's a motion fee, and you'll describe what it is. And let's put a pre-tax amount of $44. When I put a pre-tax amount of 44, I get 4272 as my total. And bottom is where I'm really posting the expense. The top is just to tell the client, that I'm invoicing you this much. Bottom is where I'm posting it. Let's remember these two amounts, $44 and $49.72, and you can even the taxes, $5.72. Let's post it to the Amex credit card, and you can say that what kind it is. Let's say it's a government surcharge. You would always post it as a fee paid for the client, but there's also maybe government surcharge or expense on the client, other bill to client, whatever. You can choose a category here and hit the save button. Right now, I don't remember it's Bruno. Right? If I remember it's Bruno, it's very simple. What I would do is I'd go here, I'll search for Neptune, right? Come to Bruno, go to the matter, and in the disbursements, I found it right here. I can do edit item. I'm done, right? But if I forgot if it's Bruno, I don't remember his matter number, right? What I can do is I can go to accounts and go to the chart of accounts. Now I have to know whether the $44 or the $49.72. One of the two I have to remember, right? And let's go to asset, bank, and have Amex personal credit card. When I go there, it's right here. The $49.72 is here, right? What I'm going to do is I'll backdate it, so that way you can even search it. Let's say I backdate it to greater than 4 weeks. Let's say I make it November the 1st, right? Unlock it and see it, right? Now if I go back to that accounts, I will not see it because it's only the last 4 weeks. But if I say last month, I'm going to see it. And here, by the way, you can even search. You can always, let's say for example, if you do the entire calendar year, and if you get a few, and you can just say 49 point, and you see that's only one there. Right? So if I had several of them, I could search and get there. That's not a problem. Now, if I remember only $44, I don't remember the post-tax, you cannot search it in the bank account, because in the bank account, the whole amount is posted, the full amount. So for that, you need to go to expense, and under client expense, you will see your category. It could be your fees paid for client, government surcharge. So if I go for government surcharge, right, I'll see $44, right? And if I just remember the taxes, I don't even remember that's possible too. So you can go to your liabilities, under your taxes, go to your HST payable or GST payable, whatever you remember. And then obviously, this one is really crazy because it's now searching the entire year's GST. And we will try and search the motion fee. You can see there are 117 transactions. You can just type motion here and it'll bring it right to you. Now the advantage is it tells you exactly what matter is, BN-32. So you can go to quick view and type BN-32, and in seconds it'll bring you that matter, Bruno Neptune. You click here you are. So searching in uLaw, you need to know a few things. If you know the matter or the client, nothing like it, you can go straight there using quick view. But if you don't know that, and if you know the amount, then you can go to accounting. Last and final, based on whether it is a revenue or an expense, Law Society has a report that you can generate from where you can search. So for example, let me just make this 4 weeks so that I can keep going a lot. If I click under document generation, there's a fee book and an expense book. If it's a revenue, you can search here, but this one is an expense. So I'll go to expense and let's do this quarter. and I download. When I download it, it's going to be in the expense book. So in the expense book, I can go here, it's a PDF document, and just search and say motion. It's going to say Bruno Neptune motion. It's going to tell me the whole thing, $44, $5 of $72 of HST, and the total. So you can search here by 49, 72, or you could search by 44. So remember, expense block under document generation will always allow you to search for any expense. It will combine all the 3 categories or 4 categories that you have under your client expense, and it'll also combine all these expenses as well, like the salary, rent, everything, and you can search in a single place if you remember that it's your expense. So you can either go the document generation methodology, you can use chart of accounts. There are so many ways in which uLaw can search. The easiest way is to go into the matter, if you know, and search. So you could start with contacts, search here, right? You could search your Neptune, click on the matter button, go to disbursement generator, and find a disbursement. If you cannot do that, and if you remember what account you posted, go to accounts, and then you go to that account in bank, like in this case our Amex credit card, right? And you search that time, right? In this case it was last month, and you can find it there. If you don't remember that, and if you just remember the pre-tax amount, obviously you need to go to the expense category, which is under client expense. In this case we tagged it as a government surcharge, and here it is with the pre-tax. And when you find it here, you can always use the search button. Finally, if you don't remember any of this, and you really want to go by a report search under document generation, under expense book, you could do whether it's a quarterly, yearly, whatever kind of report it is, and you will obviously generate our expense book. And here you go, it's all laid out very clearly by date, client, description, and in the description there's matter name, so if you remember that, right? And then expenses are categorized by expense, disallowed expense, and then the HST, GST, PST based on the province, and then the total is also mentioned.